Dear Miss Angel, thank you for considering my business proposal for funding. My venture is in ambulatory transportation and it's a definite winner. It will be highly profitable and you will have your return. In this plan for business, I will disclose to you in confidence how I will go about building this lucrative empire while providing a service that is a definite need in our society today. The name of the venture will be Torrey Transportation Incorporated, and it will be an undertaking that will be valued in such a way that we should be able to procure grants to help us. When people get discharged from the hospital or need to go to kidney dialysis, for example, they need a safe and reliable way to get to their destination. This is what we will provide. Medicaid and Medicare currently pay for this type of service, so it already qualifies under the category of ventures that have great potential to be funded by the government directly or indirectly. Ambulatory transportation brings no harm to anyone. On the contrary, it brings a great benefit. It's safe and reliable transportation, and that's what we will deliver consistently. Family members take the care of their loved ones very seriously, and we will too. Our vehicles and service will be of high quality and very reliable. This venture will bring out our competitive advantage of unmatched service in terms of professionalism, courtesy, and punctuality, along with safety. Torrey Incorporated will be very lucrative and highly profitable. We are scheduled to turn a profit within the first 6 months because of our plan of action. The key is that there is now currently a huge and overwhelming demand for this type of service. The transportation networks that subcontract our services are seeking reliable and safe subcontractors like us for work. This is a 24-hour operation, and a number of transportation companies are not available on Sundays or late nights to early mornings. Torrey will step up to the plate and fill this need. The market, as previously stated, exists and the demand is huge. This is a byproduct of healthcare, and we are indirectly affiliated with the field. Therefore, we will procure contracts with transportation sources such as Southeastern Trans and Logisticare to transport the patients every day. Many times, for instance, there are long-distance trips from Emory University Hospital to other states hundreds of miles away, and the patients must wait for many hours to get picked up by a subcontracted company. Torrey will fill this need because we will seek to specialize in these times when the need is difficult to be filled. Passion in this field is something that I personally have a lot of. I have worked in logistics, so I have experience in dispatching and the coordination of trips. And I love the idea of providing a service that people greatly appreciate. I love the idea that my company will be integral in the process of getting an individual to where he or she needs to go, especially if there's a medical need involved. The whole view and approach that I take is that this person that we need to take from the hospital is finally getting to go home, or this person who is going to be taken to kidney dialysis needs this treatment and procedure. It could be a 7-year-old little girl, or it could be my own mother. It could even be Dear Miss Angel. The strengths of Torrey Transport are numerous. Our number one strength is experience. I personally have experience in many aspects of the industry. I have done scheduling and dispatching for the transportation companies where trucking is concerned, and the staff that will be hired will be personnel who have experience in the industry, and our managers will be those who have valuable experience in dealing with people. What I have realized is that specific industry experience is valuable, but openness and experience in dealing effectively with people is also very valuable for achieving the results that an ambitious corporation desires. Yes, we will have to administer more training to get our corporation up and running, but once we have the right team in place, there is virtually nothing that we cannot do. One of the things that I see that cripples many companies is a high labor turnover. We will strive to have a very low labor turnover so that we can keep our training costs and associated expenses low. How do we plan to do this? Well, we plan to adopt a simple model for our corporation that has its centerpiece the philosophy of treating each and every single employee and customer with outstanding respect, upholding and adhering to strict principles of discipline and integrity, and communicating with each other on a level that harbors, encourages, and promotes respect for everyone. The last part of the philosophy is very, very strong, Miss Angel, because it has become very clear to me that although individuals will work for monetary compensation, they will tend to work even harder for praise, commendation, and respect. Torrey's outstanding level of customer service, professionalism, and reliability will be absolutely unparalleled. There are two types of service that typically stand out for a customer: very bad service and very good service. Torrey will offer very good service. We will see to it that this is part of our culture from the very beginning by implementing a very rigorous training and screening program complemented by constant feedback opportunities and suggestions from our contractors and our customers. Few weaknesses will be tolerated for long at Torrey Transportation. Currently, a weakness that we must deal with is being a new entrant to the market. However, this weakness will be turned into a strength in a short space of time, because Torrey will use this time to make a name for itself that is synonymous with promptness, reliability, safety, and courtesy, and professionalism. Therefore, this new entry journey will be a temporary weakness that will actually become a strength in the near future. A notable barrier to entry may be the low price or low cost that larger transportation subcontractors may already be enjoying. Since we will be a new startup company, we may not be able to immediately compete well with older, already established companies that will have economies of scale since they are so large. However, over time, Torrey Transport will develop a reputation for itself that will make us stand out and be in very high demand by many clients and companies looking to outsource their transportation. The opportunities that abound in the industry, Miss Angel, are numerous, and Torrey will exploit these mercilessly. One major opportunity is to service our customers at times and on days when other transportation providers are not readily available. Upon doing my own research and based upon my own experience, I have learned that on the weekend days and late nights, the demand for transportation can be extremely high relative to the supply of readily available transportation providers. Torrey will ensure that it has numerous vehicles and drivers available and on call to service this need. There are not many threats to Torrey's anticipated initial market share, but they will and do exist. One such threat is the entrance of new transportation providers. This will not be a threat for long because Torrey will provide such great transportation and service that our contractors and customers will not want to use another company for the service. Plus, we will develop and grow our fleet of vehicles and drivers over time. Torrey's competitive advantage will be its core values that will comprise professionalism, reliability, safety, courtesy, and promptness. Our organization will be highly organized with excellent communication internally and externally, and our customers will be highly impressed with our high quality of service. I have noticed, for example, that drivers for other transportation companies are casual in their services and are often disrespectful to the customers. And the drivers play inappropriate music, they address customers casually and without much respect. They are nosy and make customers feel uncomfortable by asking too many personal questions, and they reek of cigarette smoke and carry on loud, inappropriate personal conversations on their mobile phones while they are transporting the customers. Torrey will make it an important point to do the opposite of these negative things. Our vehicles will be clean and smell good and fresh, and our drivers will be discreet and mind their own business. Our drivers will be at the designated point to pick up the customer before the appointed or scheduled pickup time. They will not smell like ashtrays, and they will address our customers as Mr. So-and-so, and these are the little things that count, add up and make a major difference in the short term and over the long run. Miss Angel, let me assure you that this venture has been well thought out from start to finish. The marketing aspect of it is simple. We will talk to the transportation contractors directly. The profitability aspect of it is sealed for success because I have experience in transportation and I know that it's a very lucrative business. We will get paid per trip, and there are many trips available for us right now. Competition is a reality of business, and we expect to have competition. However, we expect to blow them away because of our outstanding service that we will provide to our highly valued clients. We anticipate continuous growth in the industry as we grow our fleet of vehicles and our staff to accommodate this. Thank you for your time and your funding. You will be richly rewarded with your 20% return on all of your capital within 10 years.